Genghis here. Now today on the show, we're gonna meet two wonderful human volunteers who are hanging out at Boca, taking care of some little kitty cats at the Vancouver Orphan Kitten Rescue.
Cheryl's old cat had died, and we swore that we were never getting another pet. And that resolution lasted for about 2 weeks. Cheryl was looking at websites before I was, and she found the Flying Fellini Sisters. There are two little cats, two little 8-month cats. We went to visit them and brought them home, and that was 9 years ago.
We got them from Boca, and after we got them from Boca, we kept checking the website because Karen did these wonderful blogs, and I kept watching the blogs, waiting for new blogs to come, and I was reading the blogs. And then she came up with this one where at ABC Recycling, a mama cat had been in the trunk of a car, had given birth, and they were crushing the car. So the people who were crushing the car heard the screams, stopped. Unfortunately, the mama cat didn't survive, but all these bottle-feeding kittens did. And so Karen had blogged about how she had no time to sleep now because she had these 6 bottle-feeding kittens. And at that point I said, well, we could help. And she said, well, maybe not bottle-feeding kittens right away, but maybe kittens. So we said, sure, let's try it. So we signed up, and we've been doing it ever since. What I like is seeing them go from, most of the time they're a little scared. They're not really friendly like these little guys over here. They're usually scared, and we help them socialize. We take them from a really scared, hiding, into a cat that's confident and will come up to you and has fun and plays and is what a cat should be. What I do, everybody's got something a little bit different they do, is I use play and no touching. I just play like with a ball back and forth or with a wand, and we just get to play and we don't touch, and they learn to trust. And with feeding, you can get a little bit of touching in and more trust. And eventually you develop the trust, and they start to become more social with you.
Leonard, he's our semi-feral guy. We got him when he was 4 months old, 5 months old, and he just lost his left arm. So he wasn't a happy boy, and he doesn't really trust anybody. He's getting better.
He's getting better. He likes me.
He's getting better. We've had him for 4 years. I've gotten to pet him 3 times. He likes Cheryl.
But for the most part, though, depending on their age, the littler kittens, the smaller 2, 3, 4 week, 5-week-old kittens, it doesn't take very long at all. The older kittens can take, a few months. We've even had cats that take a few years. They are great role models for the little scared kittens too, because they see us interacting with them, petting them, playing with them, and it helps reduce their skittishness, and they learn to start trusting because of how they've seen us act. We don't only foster, we also help fundraise. Anything that can help the animals, anything that can help the animals to have a good quality of life, anything that we can do to counteract all the cruelty there is with people dumping their animals and just leaving them anywhere, makes me feel better. And I think it's a really good cause.
It's just wonderful to see them grow and evolve and change, and talk to other people about how their cats are growing and evolving and changing.
How do you feel when you have to give them up?
Oh, that's hard.
That hurts every time.
It does.
Yeah.
Sometimes a few more tears than others, but we're always glad that they're going to a really good home. And we know that they're a really good home because Boca vets their, checks all sorts of things and has certain rules and guidelines that the adopters need to follow. So I always feel confident when they go that they're going to a good home.
And there's no resentment if you decide that you can't handle this particular cat. We take special needs cats sometimes, and the first special needs cat we had is a guy with cerebellar hypoplasia, which means that he falls down a lot. Part of his brain didn't develop properly. He's as smart as any other cat. He just can't walk properly, and it took a long time to find a home for him. Everybody who met him loved him, but nobody thought they could handle him. They thought he was too much work, and he was. He would have been for them. But he's really rewarding. He's living with a couple in Toronto now. Actually, he's out here for the moment, visiting. And they love him. They couldn't love him more.
The Genghis Show!
And don't forget, folks, to send us your story ideas as well. Videos of your pets, and any comments about the show. Get the details at thegengisshow.com. Alright, everybody, it's come to be that time we gotta take off. But before we go, it's time for some pet moments.